Hi, welcome back to Martin the Aviator. In this episode, we'll make the last leg of our European trip. It's been a long and wonderful flying experience together with my family. Before we take off, I will go through my new panel. As you can see, I have a fully restored panel on this beautiful airplane. The Cessna 185 comes with traditional instruments from the beginning, and my plane is from 1972, so it's over 50 years old. So just a year ago I did a total panel upgrade. And I have a Garmin setup. I used the Garmin 3X. The big screen on the left is for the pilot flying, and the smaller screen on the right is for the pilot monitoring. I can use both of them as a multifunction display and a primary flight display. In the middle there I have the radio and navigation equipment. It's called a 750, the Garmin 750, and that's where you put in the flight plan. You change the frequencies for the radio, the transponders there, you do your weight and balance, and you can get a lot of information from there. Not only that, you can also have features like you get the weather information, and you get all kinds of systems as well that you can check, like how your engine is feeling and stuff. And on top of that, you have the Garmin 500 Autopilot. It's a great autopilot for this type of aircraft. Garmin has a 500, 600, 700 series. This 500 series is a digital autopilot, and it's perfect for light aircraft with a single engine. And below the screen that I'm touching right now, we have another standby navigation and radio, also from Garmin. So what I'm doing right now, I'm making sure that I putting in the right points to fly from Lido, and when you depart from Lido, and a lot of places over the Alps and in Italy and all south of the Alps more or less, you have these VFR flight routes that you can follow. So you have routes with different points, and you fly them even if you fly on a visible instrument rules. So you're looking out like you do if you drive a car. You see if there's another plane coming or something like that, but you also have a route that you have to follow, so everyone knows where you're going. So that's what I'm done now. I put all the points into the Garmin 750, and it transports automatically out to the other screens, and then everything is ready to go fly. And if everything should break down, I get some kind of electrical failure or something, all the way to the left you see a small screen there. It's a Garmin G5, and that one actually is a standby instrument, so if everything else breaks I can fly with that one, so it's quite nice. So let's go fly.
India Papa Lido?
Yeah, main apron and ready to go for clearance if you have it.
Sierra Echo Mike India Papa Lido, confirm you are ready for departure?
We are fully ready, India Papa.
Sierra India Papa Lido information, the wind is 180 degrees 6 knots, QNH 1004, you can report holding point 23, ready for departure.
Report holding 23, ready for departure, India Papa.
Sierra Echo Mike, India Papa, lead information, runway 23, no traffic reported, wind 170 degrees, 6 knots.
170 and 6 knots. And do you have a clearance for us?
Sierra India Papa, lead say again.
Do you have a clearance in the Papa? Did you get our flight plan?
Sierra India Papa, Lido negative, it's a VFR flight plan, so the clearance is not needed.
Okay, and which is the first point we should depart from?
Sierra India Papa, Lido, if you are heading northeast, you can report over Lido di Esolo, Papa Zulu Echo 1.
Papa Zulu Echo 1, that's perfect. India Papa, and we're rolling now.
At on discretion, runway 3, wind 160 degrees, 7 knots.
Runway 3, India Papa. Okay.
Door listening? Yes. Door closed.
Doors closed, ready to go.
Cross check.
Sierra India Papa, lead information, we open your flight plan at 56, you can report over Papa Zulu Echo 1, maximum 1,200 feet.
We report over Papa Zulu Echo 1, 1500 feet, India Papa. Lead information, Sierra Echo Mike, India Papa, we're at Papa Zulu Echo 1.
Kolla poolen på taket nu.
Padua, buongiorno, Sierra Echo Mike, India Papa, 1500 feet maintaining.
Sierra Echo Mike, India Papa, Padua, buon pomeriggio. Sierra Echo Mike, India Papa, good evening.
Good evening, sir. We're inbound Grado, 1500 feet.
Roger, after Grado.
After Grado, we're going to the Vika, the Slovenian border.
Roger.
Go to your side.
500 feet. We're just on the eastern side where it goes down a bit. We are over Slovenia right now, on our way to Austria. We are cleared up to 7,500 feet on our own discretion. That means that we can stay at any altitude up to 7,500 feet. It's incredible to see how green it is here in the middle of the summer. Usually it's not this green. It's so beautiful to see.
Yeah, everything here is covered with snow normally, right?
In the winter time it's covered in snow, but in the summertime it's usually quite, in this high season, it's quite yellow. But it's been raining a lot, so now everything is green and beautiful.
Yeah.
You can see that it's quite hot and it's very humid. So you can see these small clouds in the valleys everywhere, and that is humidity just rising along the side of the mountainsides.
Okay.
This is the coolest thing about Europe, I think. It's so different when you are down in the Adriatic Sea and the Mediterranean Sea, and you have this incredible mountain chain just next to it, so it makes this such a big difference. You can actually ski in the mountains, and only a 25-minute flight from there you can swim in the ocean. That is quite incredible. We've been away on a trip now for 10 days almost, so we started this family trip. We've been flying over many countries, seeing a lot of things. But really, the biggest thing that I'm thinking about when I'm doing this kind of flight is how friendly everyone is and how actually easy it is to fly around here. Many people are scared to fly around in Europe VFR, but don't be. If you have the possibility to try it, it's much easier than you think. Yes, you need to talk at the radio, yes, you need to put in a flight plan, but that's not hard. People help you, and when you're speaking on the radio, they're very friendly. And if you're afraid you're not going to understand when Italians try to speak English or when the French are doing it, oh, it's not that easy to hear, but you can always tell them to say again. And if you do that, they really make an effort to get you to understand what they say. So don't be afraid, try it out, and you'll have a wonderful flight experience over Europe. I promise. What do you think?
Yeah. Really exciting.
And when you're flying here, you have these VFR routes that they want you to fly on. It's like an IFR route, only that you need to stay visual, of course. And we're following one of those right now. It's called the VFR route number 1. And it goes from Italy over Slovenia into Austria. And if you follow that route, you will see this beautiful landscape below.
1014.
Okay, it's 27 use and QNH 1014. And do you have any clearance for us?
Negative, no clearance. Taxi to holding point runway 27.
Okay, holding 27, India Papa. Any information, Sierra India Papa, we are ready for reaching.
Nu är allting på kamerorna och ljudet.
Bra.
Sierra Echo Mac India Tango. Surface wind 260 degrees, 10 knots, maximum 20 knots. Runway 27, takeoff on discretion, backtrack, at your own discretion.
Okay, we can take off here at the Gulf and it's Sierra Echo Mike India Papa from India Papa.
Sorry, correction, Sierra Echo Mike India Papa.
Correct, and we are clear at own discretion, India Papa. And just confirm it's a right, left, I have to do a left turn after departure to go around, or can I go directly to the right?
You can leave via Bravo, the right turn, and leave via Sector Bravo.
Perfect, we'll leave via Bravo then, India Papa. Everyone is happy?
Yes.
Sierra Echo Mike India Papa's with you, just departed and we're heading to Sector Bravo.
Sierra Echo Mike India Papa with information identified QNH 1013, report your present altitude.
We are now at 1900 feet, climbing 3000 on 1014 in the Papa.
Sierra India Papa, QNH 1013.
1013 then in the Papa, thank you. We have 71 knots from the side, so it's really windy up here. We're at only 3000 feet. And you can see this. Push this way. 54 knots to the side, but 31 knots in the nose. So it's actually not an ideal situation. Then the higher we go, as most of you know, the wind will turn to the right. It will only give us more and more wind to the nose, or we'll go slower and slower and slower. That's why I'm staying as low as possible, so we gain as much speed as possible. Ground speed. Because right now the ground speed is only 90 knots. And that's not too much fun. And now, right now, the rotors is turning us downwards, so the wind is going down and down, and speed is going down and down and down, but we have the same power. It's so hard to keep altitude, because we have 6 to 8 knots of wind pushing us down from the mountains. On the other side of this mountain, it will go the other hand, and you will see the speed gain a lot.
You can really see how you
Yeah,
just
so we're on
gliding
6 to 8 knots, we're going like this. It's incredible what the wind is doing. I'm just gonna give it some flaps just to help it actually. And at this speed I'm turning the autopilot off. Get some feel for it. And now we're getting over this hill. And you'll see the speed will increase rapidly quite soon.
Yeah.
10,000 feet, right?
Sierra India Papa, I confirm.
Thank you. Nu har du kommit över kullen, kolla farten nu.
No.
Don't need that anymore. The speed will increase. It's on the other side of the hill. You see now how the speed goes up on the other side of the mountain,
Yeah.
but still really slow on the ground speed because the wind is so heavy.
Yeah.
You have a restricted area here. We need to go outside of that. And once we pass outside of that, we'll turn up a bit and it will be a little bit better with the wind. But you see, the wind is really heavy on the nose here.
Yeah, so we're
But,
almost still going
yeah,
to
but
need to keep the
the
same.
further we go here, after Poland, it's just on the side.
Yeah.
It goes better and better and better. And in the end here over the water, we'll have it in the tail instead.
Okay.
And in the end here, it will be really good for us to go to Stockholm.
And in Stockholm, it changed about 180 degrees.
Yeah, 180 degrees. But like it looks right now, we'll have the wind right in the nose when for landing.
Great.
And that's what we like. So, would you like to do a European trip again in your own small airplane?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, wonderful. I think that incredibly positive scream out for more flights says it all.
Yeah.
Well, 20 hours in the 185, that's a lot of hours. 10 hours down, 10 hours up. And yes, for you guys, the 2 days before, I went back and forth to count, so that was another 20 hours for me. So I did 30 hours in the airplane in 4 days, more or less. That was much, and now the last 10 hours has been really quick. But I have to say that it's been performing amazingly. And for me, the best part has been to be with the family, do a family trip, spending time together, and to do it while flying. It's something that is really, really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We certainly did.
Yeah.
And look out now, it's way home, it's fantastic. So beautiful.
It's so beautiful. We are really feels like we are on top of the world.
Over the mountain.
We have another hour, more or less exactly, to go before landing. But after that, we'll get home and you'll be with us on the approach.
It's a beautiful sunset.
It's amazing. It's time to turn off the music and start planning the descent for our last landing on this European tour.
Woohoo!
And it will be over beautiful Stockholm.
Hello, Scanner 553 only Stockholm, radar contact, jump to altitude 5,000 feet, connect 992, high speed approved.
High speed approved, descent to 5,000 feet, connection 992, Scandinavian.
Red Nose 3211, contact meter control 118.280.
Okay, here we are. We're planning for the last descent and approach on this European trip. It will be over beautiful Stockholm. We're now flying over the archipelago. We're coming in from the south. We have another 1 minute at top of the descent. And then we're going to do the flight down and hopefully we can fly over Stockholm City. That is what we're aiming for. Fly over Stockholm in the evening for a last nice left turn inbound to Bromma for landing. So let's hope to get that. Now see what kind of altitude I can get. And Stockholm, Sierra Mike India Papa, we are ready for the descent.
Sierra India Papa, roger, descend initially to altitude 4,000 feet, unit Bromma 992.
4,000 feet, 992, India Papa. Whoop. What I like to do is I like to use the VNAV function. Here.
Sierra India Papa has been in contact with Bromma Tower. You're welcome to enter via MESA.
Ah, that's perfect, thank you. Going in via MESA. Well, that means that we can do the flight over Stockholm City. That's marvelous. So we're descending down now. And we're gonna get a nice view over Stockholm before landing.
Stockholm approach, good evening, Scandinavian 1556, descending flight over 110, passing 180, inbound Delta, and information Romeo. Hello, Scandinavian 1556, Stockholm, radar contact, we come to flight level 70, expect RMP approach, runway 080, number 4 in sequence. Descend flight level 70, RMP approach, runway 08, Scandinavian 1556. Scandinavian 1556, information tango is valid to special. Wilson.
Can you just prepare everything for landing?
Sierra India Papa, clearance in control from contact now Bromma Tower 118.105.
118.105, bye bye.
Okay.
Kväll Bromma, stiger in matchning efter sjunker ner 1500 mot mässan.
Tycker du att efter mässan fortsätter i Björnholmen för bana 12?
Okej, det finns ingen möjlighet på ett vänstervarv, Petter?
Ja, fortsätter Björnholmen där så blir det höger bas i bana 12.
Ja, okej. Jag tänkte till vänstervarv så skulle gå på flygning över Stockholm lite starkt på vägen.
Ja, det går bra det. Då kan du flyga mässan 90 och sen in med en vänster medvind då till banan.
Ja, men det blir underbart. Tusen tack.
Wow. Helgen 992.
992, ja. I just managed to convince her that we could do the flight over the city. She didn't want that from the beginning, but she was very nice and friendly and helped us. So we can go the way we want to. So we're approaching here, coming down just below the clouds, and here we are on the southern suburbs of Stockholm.
Stiger du upp efter vinden 1,0 grader, 10 knop, bana 12, klart.
Vad landar jag?
Det blir jättefint.
And we're clear to land. Okay, we're coming down for landing. On the last flight. It's beautiful. I see all over Stockholm.
And even just like the runway, I think it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, when it's up and lit up.
Bouncy bouncy.
500.
Bromma från Göteborg. Där har vi till att backtracka.
Platta 4.
Backtrack till platta 4 Göteborg.
Jag lämnar via Yngve 4.
Okej. Yngve 4 Göteborg. Okay, so 36 minutes before the airport closes, we landed. What a day, huh? We woke up this morning in a very strange hotel room, in a Versace and Africa room. And after that, jump in the Skywagon, went to this small airport in Poland for refueling. We parked next to the car fuel station, and then over the Baltic Sea and land in Stockholm. I couldn't plan it better myself.
But it was you that planned it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Let's just taxi back and enjoy.
So peaceful taxiing back.
It's just us, the whole airport. Soon close. Everyone just wants to go home, and we're just cruising along in this new paved taxiway. And that's it. Woohoo! We're home, guys. Well done, everyone. God, it was a long flight. Yeah, just take the last few photos of everything.
Well done, Captain.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for a nice ride over Europe.
Over Europe ride. This was 3 hours and 21 minutes. We burned 178 liters and
So,
okay, we're off.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks so easy. Before we had this one, we needed to push the whole plane. So all four of us standing and holded this and just pushed it to place. But now he's doing it all alone with this little thing.
We're here. And we're back. Back again. Okay, so we can start getting all this stuff out. Tomorrow it's time for 50-hour inspection of the airplane. It's been 50 hours since last time. 40 of them has been Bromma Calm Bromma. 20 Bromma for this trip now, down to Croatia, and 10 hours back here. So that's 40 hours, and then we had another 10 hours to follow. So now it's 50 hours, time for another maintenance. So it is.
This car is gonna take us home. Now everything is in the car, and we're closing it up.
Well, we're done. 40 hours, 2 European flights with the Skywagon back and forwards over the Alps. So it's been a total of 4 crossing of the Alps. Adriatic Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovenia, Denmark, Austria, Italy, France, Croatia. It's been many countries, many great people. But to sum it up, I think it's been easy, and that is the strangest thing. That it's been easy to do this, to fly all over Europe back and forward, VFR, and everyone you met been helpful, happy that you're there. Well, yeah, I think so. Most of the people. Maybe it was a waitress or two that didn't really like us in some restaurants. But otherwise, flying wise, it's been really good. I can only say this. If you haven't flown a small airplane over Europe, and you ever got the possibility to do it, don't be afraid. Yes, do it. What do you say, guys?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Now we're tired. It's almost 11 in the evening. We're on our way back from a very full day of aviation. We're actually gonna go to I never eat here, but it's a fast food restaurant. We start with M and stop with Donald's. Anyway, we're going there for a burger.
In Swedish, Gyllene Måsen.
Gyllene Måsen in Swedish.
Golden...
Golden bird.
Mouse.
Mouse. Well, anyway,
I don't know.
we're tired now. Time for some food, go to bed, and tomorrow we'll plan our next great adventure. And you're coming with us. Take care.
Ciao.
See you soon. Ciao. Arrivederci. Do svidania. It's always nice to be back home. Even after this trip, it feels a little bit sad, because I know it's probably the last flight we'll do together in Sierra Mike and Papa. It's going out to the market. I'm going to sell this beautiful airplane. And the reason is, I'm getting a new one. But it's tough to sell her, I have to tell you. But it's mixed feelings, because with this new airplane, we can do so much more. I actually got a contract. I'm really, really happy about that. I got a contract to fly isotopes from Finland over to Sweden and to Norway. Isotopes, for those who doesn't know it, it's nuclear material that you use to hopefully destroy cancer cells. So these isotopes have about 12 hours until they needs to be destroyed. And during this time, you have to, from you make it, you have to take a car to the airport, you have to fly it to whatever city the new hospital is, a new car into the hospital, everything needs to be set up, and you need to nukes the cancer cells in the patient. So it's important that the plane that we're getting, it's quite fast, it needs to do 200 knots, it needs to be safe to fly in all weather conditions, so it's going to be twin engine aircraft, and it needs to be able to fly in non-icing conditions. But that's really easy if you have an endless budget. But when it comes to medical flights, you have a very small budget. So I have to find an airplane that can do all these things within a very small budget. So I have a couple of planes that I'm thinking about that stands between. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But you're going to find out soon, I promise. But that means that we're going to take a little bit of break now. I've been showing a new film every week, every Sunday at 5 o'clock. There has been a new film coming. But now we're going to need a couple of weeks to sort everything out with the purchase of the new aircraft. And of course, we're going to do a lot of filming during this time so you can follow what happens. But when everything is sorted out, the new episodes will come. I hope you will be there, eager to see what happens in the next season of Martin the Aviator. And until then, please share the channel to everyone of your aviation geeks out there, friends and family. And hopefully you'll have a great time until I see you again. And keep on flying. Bye.